Alright, so today we are prepping this guy. So this is Kadu, this is our original car, and we are prepping it for Hot Pit Auto Fest, which is in 2 days. So just got back from Malaysia, literally a couple hours ago, and I need to do some prep on this. So in order to make this thing pass tech, we have to add the new kill switch for FD, so it's like the big kill switch button that goes on the side. This car doesn't have nitrous, so we don't need to worry about the nitrous cutoff switch, just the big kill switch. And I need to fix the ground system because last time I went testing, I had a problem with when you get on throttle. For some reason, the ground was getting hot when it was going through the CarTech box. So we're going to eliminate the CarTech box. We're going to eliminate all of the other kill switch setups that we had in the car originally. We're going to go straight to this big round, like red button thing that is required for FD. So that's what we have to do. How we have to get to it is kind of crazy. I have to pull the dash out. So I have to pull the dash out, the wheel off, all the gauges off, the e-brake assembly out. Then I can get to the dash and all the pieces back there. So that'll be kind of the next part I have to do on this. But on top of that, we have to prep. So I have to mount some tires. I have to actually go get some tires because I'm all out of tires. And really just set up the whole car, kind of realign the car, check the car, and get it ready to go for this weekend. So this weekend is actually Hot Pit Auto Fest at Orange Show Pavilion, which is in San Bernardino, California. It's pretty close to the house. There's some things that I have to overcome to get there. First thing is I have no truck and trailer, so I have to borrow a ride from my teammate, which is Casey. Casey has the same matching color livery, except for he has the green on the front. This was kind of an updated livery that we did for LS Fest, and it's just kind of a little bit different twist on it. We are running last year's wheels. We're waiting for the new Katana wheels to come in, so we're just on some black wheels from last year. And this is the Magnuson Supercharged car. So the car is a little bit heavy for what we're doing, especially to be on a 300 treadwear 265 competition class event. But I still feel like it's very, very competitive. And it's a very kind of even scale class because on a 235, the big high horsepower cars, which is kind of like this one behind me, we can't really use the power. So I'm going to be playing with throttle, pedal position. I just went to drive-by-wire, which last time I tested, we had some disconnection issues. So hopefully we can fix that on this system and the ECU that we're running right now. But yeah, just working through some kinks. So really that's what we have to do, what we're figuring out. We're trying to have it a softer red line because we were blowing up motors when Conor was driving this thing. I think he went through like 4 motors in 1 year, and it was all valve train related, which is all red line related. I think mainly because he's used to driving a 2J car that you can just sit on the rev limiter. The LS cars don't really like that, especially not LS with supercharger cars. With the blower package and everything, it's so aggressive that you can't just sit there and bang off red line. It will destroy something. So we're trying to make a softer red line, pull some stuff out of the top of it so that when it does hit, it doesn't hit super aggressive. It doesn't make the throttle plate bad, like mad or upset. So there's not a big separation between what the pedal sees and what the throttle body sees, because that's when you get disconnection issues. So if you're on throttle, let's say you're 50% and the throttle blade only sees 20%, then that differential of the 30% that's not there will trigger an error, and to be safe, because it doesn't know what the throttle body is actually doing, is Holley will shut off the throttle. Now in a normal application, that's definitely the best option. If you're driving down the street, down the freeway, whatever else, and you have a problem, boom, it'll shut it down instead of just stuck wide open and taking off. Now in drifting, it's almost like I'd rather have it stuck wide open because then I can play with the clutch and at least make it around the corner. If it does shut off, it is very bad and dangerous because you can go straight up into the wall, especially if you're running a bank or something. So we're trying to work with it. Ish is working with us. He is our tuner, which you've seen in many other episodes. He's trying to figure out how to play the game at a very finite level to figure out how exactly to make it work to where it doesn't get mad, it doesn't freak out, and it doesn't shut off, but I can still control the throttle aggressively or quickly like I'm asking for. So just fun tuning issues on that. So really what we got to do start now first is pull the dash apart, figure out what wires I need to connect, pull the CarTech system out of the car, and get to installing this little guy right here somewhere, because this is where the kill switch needs to be now, is somewhere right around here. So this is one of the very first cages. It was actually built by my buddy Kevin Frisbee up north. it's kind of funny because he had it really tucked tight, like literally right down here. And I said, no, I want dimple dies. And he's like, that's not good. And I was like, no, I want dimple dies. So he actually moved the cage over so he could put dimple dies. Now I wish I never did it. I think dimple dies are not the way to go anymore. As you've seen, all my new cages are super, super tight. But this cage, I didn't actually, I didn't even know how to weld when this car was built. So this car was built in 2017, and it's still alive today. So quite excited about it. Quite happy that I get to go run this car this weekend. So we're going to try and make it all work. Get the kill switch in, get all the safety stuff that we need up to date, which is literally just this. Fire suppression bottle is already up to date. Everything's all good. That's till the end of December 2025, so I'm good on that. We have a cool suit in this car, so I can run a cool suit, so I'm not dying the whole weekend. And we'll be ready to jam. Just top everything off, check out fluids, and send car. So let me get to it. Let me start working on this thing.